Now, the business side of AdvoCare, you've heard some things about that already. But on this particular story, I want you to get a real clear picture of the power of the business that a person can build. It's your work ethic, it's your discipline, it's your purpose, it's your goal, it's your discretionary time. Now, the products are going to work and the compensation plan is going to work. The only variable in the entire equation is you. And if you can employ yourself, then good things can happen. And there might not be a better story tonight than this one to demonstrate what kind of change can occur in a person's life. He started August the 15th of 2012, almost 2 years ago exactly. The rise has been nothing short of meteoric, and the extension of his influence now is almost coast to coast. That's because there's passion. There's joy, which created passion and a sense of stewardship and a commitment to add value to the lives of other people. So I want you to put your hands together and celebrate and welcome, from Texas, diamond distributor Keith O'Brien.
Thank you. All right. Try not to look at the clock. Makes me nervous. I want to start out by thanking the Regis family and my team and all of AdvoCare. Get right to it. I want to rewind the game tape to a little over 2 years ago. Oh, by the way, I'm holding this football because I used to be a coach, and it gives me something to do with my hands, so it makes sense to me. A lot of my team don't even know this, but they said tell your story. So a little over 2 years ago, I was first of all an alcoholic. Second of all, I was broke. Worst of all, I had no hope. I used to sit around and drink sometimes by myself, often actually. That's how I spent a lot of nights. And my mom would come by and check on me, my friends, because they were worried. And basically, I had no game plan. I put myself in a dark spot. So I'll never forget one night at the field house. It was my night for laundry, another long day of coaching. You live up there 7 days a week. And I was waiting on the clothes to finish washing so that I could get out of there. I was up there by myself, and I just started thinking, where will my life be next year? And will I actually have a savings account next year? And really it hit me right then. Something came over me, and I told myself, I got to do something different. I will do something different. But the problem was I didn't know what, so I began to pray about it. That's all I knew to do. And just months later, a friend of mine that I used to pick her first graders up every day for PE, I was a head basketball coach also, and she messaged me about AdvoCare, and my first initial response was, and I quote, I looked up my messages not long ago just to see. I said, I might, as long as I don't have to go to a bunch of meetings and stuff. I didn't know what AdvoCare was, never heard of it. And then she puts me on the phone, and this gets a laugh every time. She puts me on the phone with a chicken farmer in East Texas. But he's a good buddy of mine, Danny Miner, and he's out there. And Danny was telling me his story about how he's making $81,000 a year part-time, and I could hear chickens in the back. His fourth-party credibility. So, I could not get my debit card out fast enough. I had a game plan now. So that's where my journey started, and I got home from practice one night, and I checked the mailbox. It was a $38 check from AdvoCare. I was fired up about a steak dinner at Cheddar's, And but hey, I had a new intoxication in my life, and that was helping people. And it made me feel good. I helped a buddy with a 24-day challenge. That's where that check came from. And I got real intentional about throwing this opportunity to anybody I knew that needed the help. And I was helping people score with their health and their finances. And man, you guys know how it is. I got roughed up and I faced negativity, but just stayed in the pocket. And 9 months later, I'm sitting there with the principal's office, and I'm telling him, man, I'm joining the what I call no boss, no alarm clock club. I'm making $10,000 a month, 9 months into the business. So at that point, I stepped away. And, fast forward to now, currently, I've been averaging about $30,000 a month, but that's where my true riches lie, is in my friends. All my friends in AdvoCare. I have more friends than I'd ever imagined, great friends. And the true riches lie in, the feeling you get from a friend that thanks you for helping them come home from a job and get out of debt and all those things. I mean, that's just what keeps you going, and there's so many more people to help. So you have to know that you're offering them a solution. It's not your fault if they don't see it. I mean, my life had to be interrupted too. And it took me getting on the phone, and again, fourth party credibility to pull the trigger. But so I just want to say, you guys you're on the best team on the planet. There's no doubt. You're on the best team on the planet. And there's millions of people out there beyond this stadium that are on the sidelines just like I was. And I mean, they're looking for something. They need help. They don't know what it is. And it's our duty. I mean, it's our job to show that to them. So that's what we have to do. So we have to strap up our helmets and get out there and go change people's lives. Thank you.